in which they had a golden point draw, 22-all, hit the field here at Seabus Super Stadium, looking to get their campaign back on track. A campaign that began with 2 very impressive wins, Corey.
Yeah, afternoon, Warren, afternoon to everyone at home. Yeah, a terrific game ahead of us here. We see the Manly Seagulls last week not able to get that job done over there in New Zealand, coming up with the draw, but they had 3 wins to start this season, 2 losses, and obviously that draw. What a player this man's been in, what a player he is, what form he has been in going into this 24 season. Tom Trbojevic loves scoring tries here at Seabus. He's got a wonderful record against the Titans, who to date, Warren, still yet to post their first victory. It's been a bleak season to say the least, as now Foran brings out the team onto the home turf.
Yes, Kieran Foran up against one of his former clubs. The club he played the most games for. 2 stints. He played 196 games in total as a Sea Eagle. Wearing the 6 is AJ Brimson, but he'll play in the fullback role with Phil Sami out of action. Of course, Jaden Campbell also out with the knee injury, which he exacerbated last week in that controversial golden point loss to the Raiders. Brimson, most people will say he plays his best fullback at footy there, and we'll see how he fares here today.
Yeah, well, we saw AJ Brimson last week get his hands on the ball a lot more. It was by far his best game in terms of numbers. He was creative every time he had the ball in hand. Well, he's back into the number 1. Playing fullback, wearing number 6. No Sami, no Campbell. And they'll need him at his very best here this afternoon.
So the 2nd of 3 right here on Super Saturday. The Gold Coast Titans will get to use it first. Such a handful. Now Trbojevic, Cherry Evans, Olakawatu, Tom Trbojevic, he shows it. They go left, swing it back to the right, and Turbo has first points.
Paseka, nice play of the ball. Wide pass out of dummy half, comes to Olakawatu. Well, that was a defensive read there from Brian Kelly.
You mentioned this situation here where Beau Fermor coming across. He was hindered to an extent, and given what we've seen in recent times, I guess it could go either way. Let's wait and see what the bunker does as far as a confirmation here. You see the hands go in the air. Kieran Foran, Beau Fermor as well saying, sir. Now Ruben Garrick with the kicking duties to begin the game here in his return from, as we mentioned, the concussion which kept him out of the loss, or rather the draw last week here. On the inside ball, takes it down within 10 of the Gold Coast line. Quickish play the ball. Croker to Cherry Evans. Brooks at the line. Saab, he plants it down. Manly.
Straight after points, they give it to Saab. What a foot race that would be. Saab and Khan Pereira. Injected back into the side after the hamstring injury. And you're spot on, Wise. They go right across the other side before coming back to this right-hand side. They've identified that they might be able to be exposed, and they've done that. 2 tries in the space of a couple of minutes. This time, Brooks just swings around to the right-hand side, comes up with a beautiful pass to Saab in the corner. Then all of a sudden, 10-0 kick to come.
Well, began with that spread inside their own 20. Took a chance, and Saab was eventually cut down by Khan Pereira, but when they came back to him, plays, they're inside the Manly 10. Randall for Foran. Short ball here for you. Good one-on-one stop made by Croker. As Randall looks to his left-hand side, Foran is there, goes over the top. He was so classy last week, Kieran Foran.
Poor defence on the right-hand side. Saab didn't need to do what he did. Didn't need to come out. Could have stayed in the line. Wonderful pass from Foran over the top to Khan Pereira, who's done that many a time before. In the greasy conditions here at Seabus, Garrick unable to keep his footing.
Let's watch it again as Foran really mixed things up last week. He played short, he went over the top. And this time the old Harbour Bridge pass to Khan Pereira. Chance for Tanner Boyd. He still belongs here in the halves of the Gold Coast. Bends it back, flags up, and it's only 4 the difference. The Seagulls lead, cut to 10 points to 6.
We won't be happy with that one as now the Titans. in a real holding pattern here at the moment after a hot start. You've only just joined us. Manly Seagulls going back-to-back with tries.
Now still winless for Des Hasler, with Michael Monaghan, Seagull also there. Watching on from the coach's box. The form has improved, the Titans. No question about that, of course. They almost stuck away with a win last week in Golden Point. Here's Foran. Kelly straight through. Runs to Travojevic. He's got another one. Khan Pereira opens with a double here inside the first 20 minutes. Terrific hole run by Brian Kelly. And the Titans are back level with Manly.
Started the game beautifully. Shows it inside. Garrick just turns his shoulders in. Kelly through the gap. Draw and pass on the fullback. You only said it, Warren. Khan Pereira scores them in doubles and trebles. And back-to-back tries for the Gold Coast Titans.
Here is Tanner Boyd looking to put the Gold Coast in front. 5 in from touch. He splits the uprights. Yes, that scoreline is correct. Feeder trying to slow down the play the ball. Croker, Cherry Evans. Here's Olakawar, 2. Stepping through some feeble attempts. Can he get the ball down? Yes, he did.
Repeat sets there, back-to-back defensive efforts. See Mo Potawaka just over chases in the slippery, greasy conditions here at Seabass. He's in terrific form at the moment, Olakawatu. 5 Titans players trying to bring the big man down. Has such a presence out on that right-hand side. They did a terrific job last week, the Titans. They were camped down on their own goal line for set after set, and they were able to repel the Raiders. I would have got a lot of confidence out of that.
Again, I don't know the ball ever came away from his arm completely there. That's why the bunker has confirmed the try. Manly leads 16 points to 12. 14.
Real chance where you can go one-on-one here. Brimson needs ball in hand. He's their most dynamic runner.
Randall off the back of the scrum. Goes from Boyd to Brimson. Good hands here. Jojo Fafita stepping back against the grain. Denied only just. Working off Foran once again, as he did last week. From Randall. Stopped there by Lodge.
Fafita.
And dummy half. A little crack himself and beats everybody.
He is not looking to pass. Goes into dummy half. It's a slow play the ball. Matt Lodge has just come back onto the field, bumps off him, through Bully Moore, and scores beside the post. I don't think there's a back rower in the game at the moment that, when they want to switch it on the way he does, can come up with a try like that. We've seen it so often. We've seen it 10 out, 3 out, 40 metres out. When David Fafita goes into dummy half, he is not passing the ball.
He could take 2 more seasons through 25 and 26 should he want to stay a Titan, take up that option, or he can become a free agent at round 10. It's a straight runner is Clark. The last one here is Bahulu plays it forward off the outside of the boot. Kicks it back towards Travojevic, but Brimson is there, flying through the air.
Picked up where they left off last week. Kieran Foran, a set play. You see AJ Brimson just to the top of screen. The banana kick down the short side, back on the inside for AJ Brimson, who was back into the fullback role. No Sami this afternoon. Campbell ruled out with that PCL. Puts AJ Brimson back in, and he is a live wire. Travojevic didn't even leave the ground to go up for the ball. And 2.5 minutes remain in this game. And the Titans have done everything they could possibly do. Completed 18 from 19 at 95%. The kicking game from Tanner Boyd has been spot on.
Croker, Travojevic, Cherry Evans. Ball got up in his face. now Trbojevic, Prasad down the sideline again. Inside for Trbojevic. Manly hit back on the stroke of half-time.
You see some of the Titans players have got their arms in the air, complaining they were hindered there by Olakau'atu. What a match-up it's been already. Khan Pereira with a double. Trbojevic with a double, yet to be confirmed. On the Harvey Norman replay. Goes oh so close to that sideline. See in the background there, Kieran Foran's got his hands in the air. And Trbojevic let a try in moments ago. Wouldn't have been happy with himself. Gives a...
That's goal.
That's goal. What are we in? Try July.
He's turned back the clock. And there's little at the moment because Manly here through Reuben Garrick. Drag it back to a 2-point difference. He bends it back. 8 tries in total. An amazing opening 40 at the break on the Gold Coast. It's 24-22 to the Titans. The ball playing has been done by his halves partner, Kieran Foran. Boyd throws an intercept straight to Tolu Kola. One of the quickest men in the NRL. The former teenage sprint sensation.
Just puts himself in between 2 defenders. Boyd to the line, throws the pass. Kola. As we see in the Harvey Norman replay, there's no player you want ball in hand in a situation like that than that man. So quick across the field. And against the run and play, the Manly Sea Eagles are able to find themselves back in front. They've only just joined us. It was 10-0 after about 10 minutes to the Sea Eagles before the Titans were able to claw their way back into the contest. And a try right on the stroke of half-time.
But right in front, Reuben Garrick. Push Manly back out in front by 4. 5th lead change of the game. And it's Manly 28 who lead the Titans 24. A poise for an offload, hangs on to it, last play. Croker, Brooks, Turbo, steps away from one, still there. Gives it in the end behind. Back at the halfway line from Randall, goes to Foran. Fafita, quick hands there. Bremson, look at him move into the backfield. Foran for the line. He finds Tanner Boyd. The Gold Coast have locked it up again.
Have a look at Brimson, but more importantly, a sleight of hand here from Dave Fafita. Bang, straight out of the hands. Beats Reuben Garrick, and a poor tackle there from Olakau'atu. Back on the inside to Tanner Boyd, who only moments ago threw an intercept pass to Tolu Kola. This time, off the skipper, Kieran Foran was maxed out there on the treadmill. Find some younger legs. And Tanner Boyd, 28 all. Would you believe it? Kick to come.
There was plenty of support. Brimson was there backing up. So was Kelly. It went back to Boyd. Tanner Boyd trying to make it 30-28. Any predictions, Corey, on a full-time score here? Maybe they're destined for golden point again. Croker comes back to Trbojevic and just lay the line for them with that left upright. As Croker comes back, Bullymore into space, bounces his way in.
Return serve straight away, took 3 tackles. Croker out of acting half, just drawing the marker here. Verrills just tying in. And Croker delivers a beautiful pass to Bullymore, one-on-one, so close to the line. Very hard to stop. Fafita does his best. Verrills some fresh legs onto the field.
The moment here is Garrick. Like a 4-point buffer once again for Manly. Let's just recap. Manly led 10 points to 0 for Des Hasler. His time as a Manly coach extending into an 0-6 start here on the Gold Coast. They know they were so close, but Manly hang on. They led 10 points to 0.